Shomunuchi, okay? Ukanagashi is this move, this motion for cutting, okay? Or, right, this motion, right? Ukanagashi, Ukanagashi. This is Ukanagashi. Here's your Ukanagashi. Now from a punch to the face, this is Ukanagashi. Okay? 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 Shomunuchi. Ukanagashi. Stay. Ukanagashi. Stay. Ukanagashi. Ukanagashi. Into technique. Okay? Suriage, punch to the face. Suriage, this motion, right? Punch. Suriage, right? Again. Suriage. Sword. Ski. Suriage. Right? It's one way. Right? Suriage. Or Shomunuchi. Right? Suriage. Suriage. Shomunuchi. Suriage. Okay. Suriage. Okay. Suriage. Or Suriage. Okay.
Same, it's different approach on this. We call it Kotegaeshi. And you can throw them, use both until right fall. Out, throw, and he takes a roll. So you can do it after? Yeah.
Yeah, see? Forward momentum, stand straight up.
Sounds like cranking and throwing. Another roll. Guide him into the basic Aikido roll. There you go.
Coming from underneath, so when this happens, you don't see that until it's too late. If it's too late, it's because you felt it. It's coming up from underneath to apply it. You know, I did 2 videos before you guys got here. This is the Walter Payton stiff arm, if you know who Walter Payton was. Walter Payton was famous for stiff arming people playing for the Chicago Bears. How many people did he knock off of him by the stiff arm? Guy was 5'10", 210 pounds, 220 pounds. That's an inch taller than me. The guy was a brick shithouse. When he lived in Arlington Heights, he had a huge backyard that he hit a huge hill. He used to run up and down that hill. Why do you think his legs were huge? That's what you gotta have to be a running back, you know? The greatest day ever in his life when he broke the world record, you know, rushing record, the NFL rushing record. But this is the idea with Neurosiago. Is taking center. So it's the same thing with a lot of these other techniques. You need to be able to take center, you know, but it's coming from behind, or excuse me, from underneath. So when he attacks, the idea is this, coming from underneath. Especially if you know it's gonna happen, but you're kind of going, yeah, I don't know if this guy's gonna actually hit me or not, but I don't really want to find out. So you don't want to start doing this. Because then what we talked about is that now you look like you're about to be victimized. Okay? Believe it or not, we use this stance in a lot of our combative concepts training because this looks like, hey, I don't want any trouble. Dude, I don't want any trouble. I don't want any trouble. Right? Your hands are here, and then he tries to grab you. Thank you. Venus flytrap. Bam, you grab his fingers right out of your hands are already there. Oh, no, no, no. Boom, right down to the ground. They usually don't expect that because it's fast and it's abrupt. So you can take them down quickly. With the hand deflections in itself, you know, the Kiriage, maybe a little bit on an angle, not so much to where you don't block the view. But when this is coming from here. Long, this could be you're fighting force against force once this happens. You're fighting force against force. The second that he goes to grab, you redirect that, it takes away that force. No matter how strong he is, just fist, resist. Strong, 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 right? Strong, harder. Strong, strong. This is not strong. You know, if you're grabbed here, Sayonage that way, okay? It's if you're grabbed. Like, don't get punch, grab, kick, taken to the ground unless it's on your own terms. This was on my own terms. Him grabbing me is now I can do technique. Now I don't want him to grab me. Now it's that. Different. You get grabbed, you let them grab you. I don't want you grabbing me. You know, and there's a thing with Sayonage too, is that this motion from here to there, that's Sayonage. You're gonna see that to where instead of just that all the time, actually you're moving in and your arm is pivoting this into their face. But because I end up doing it fast, you don't see, that's like step by step by step. You know, that would be hard to do this with Bob. Going here, okay, ready? It's just so much easier to keep the back of my hand. Like this one, boom, right there. And it's not this. It's not this. Okay? It's not this. What happens, Bob? Ah! Can you escape from that? We can. Most Aikido people can't. Because their arm gets broke. But if you start doing that, you know, ooh, oh shit. Ooh. You know, so you have to make sure that this is that linear movement and straight through, right across the face. You know, not that. To new hand flexion from the same grab. Okay, this is nicknamed, not just Kiriage, but it's nicknamed something. Okay, you can see, you can figure out what it is. So as it comes in. What? Okay, cheater.
I remember that from the video.
It's called a bitch slap. It needs to sound like that every time. You should be hitting the same spot. If you're late, slow. If you're late, you're being grabbed. You're being punched in the face. Okay? This, because a lot of people push this off the side. Remember, you're trying to catch this from this angle. Like rolling, right shoulder to left hip, left shoulder to right hip. I've already shown you that with rolling. Hip, shoulder to hip, shoulder to hip, hip to shoulder, hip to shoulder. So I do it at, you know, the point where you're here, hitting that shoulder. It's not out here, it's not doing that. You're deliberately doing this where you're hitting yourself in the chest. Comes right off. Even if he's standing right here. Think of this. Okay, right from here. I'm not as tall as you. Okay. I slap that the right way. I'm hitting my chest every time. You want to be on target with this. Now granted, that's where other hand deflections come into play. I missed this because it's too soon. Okay? I can't get this off. This is actually one of those techniques that you do because you failed at something else. Because it's short stroke. It's right there. You can move fast. Ukanagashi, you need a little bit more room for that. Right? Suriyage, you can do Suriyage from here. And this would be not ideal to move, but you can move into that to where you hit. And oh, you see this in Aikido? Probably not. You know, it goes right into Sankyo, right? You know what it's called in Japanese? Takaori. Called bamboo break, that's the name that they gave it. Takaori. You can move right into Sankyo at this point. Oh, Shihonage. You know. Done from out here. Sotogiri can be done from out here. Sotogiri, I wouldn't recommend this because that's coming in pretty fast. You know, it's coming in hot when it's this close. It's gonna be like, oh, you know, that's gonna be hard to do. Kiriage from this point. The idea is that when you do hand deflections, you need to be faster than the attack. If you're not faster than the attack, he's gonna reach out and he's gonna touch you. So in order to stop them from touching you, you have to move faster and be able to identify that right then and there. You know. You need to catch them out there. And that's the idea. You're catching them there. You know it's happening. You know it's coming. If they're right in your face, you got to do something else. What is in the traditional Aikido arsenal? When this happens, you know, now you get a guy that's Adam's size. Adam's not here. 6'4", 315 pounds. Okay, Adam's a beast. He grabs you like that, he's gonna pick you up like a sack of potatoes and drive you through the wall. How do you stop that? I mean, it's like, get in my belly. I mean, you know, it's like, Austin Powers, the man can swallow you whole. He's huge. He's very strong. And the thing is, he trained in traditional Aikido before he started training with me, so his movement, you would look at that and go, Jesus Christ, this guy moves that smooth and he's that big. Most big people like that don't move so. But being that big, it's going to be hard to move somebody like that. It really is. But what happens when that happens and you have to be able to address that situation? You can't. It's too big. So you have to be able to move, so you have to be faster than what the attack is coming at you. And most people don't understand that, you know, because it's always this, you know, Kino Logari technique, this continuous flow and moving with this, and you know, I'm gonna move. Let's do this. Bob goes to attack me, you know, Yokomuchi. Come on. You have to be able to move, and you have to be quick with that. You know, when that attack comes in, you have to move this. You don't have time to wait. You know, you just don't.